Signs that a guy likes you through texting. This video is going to give you the ultimate list of signs that you need to discover whether the guy you want likes you just through his text messages. So it's going to give you a huge awakening, and do not stop watching until the end, because that's where I will give you the number one sign that you absolutely must look for, which is a litmus test that you can actually use. But before that, I need to explain the signs. And I want you to know that I am a texting decoder master and can analyze the difference between a man's punctuation and exclamations versus a smiley face, and a smiley face versus a winky face, and so on. I'm kidding, but not necessarily kidding. So let's jump right in to the first sign. He starts the texting conversations with you. You're not the one who always has to start the conversation. He reaches out. He's seeking you out, you know? The next one, he uses flirty emojis. So that's what I was talking about. The winky faces, the hearts, you know, the kissy faces. Yes, we want the emojis. It's kind of a funny sign because the winky could mean he wants to have sex and hook up, but it doesn't necessarily mean that. But do keep in mind that it could mean that. So another sign, he has said, sorry, I couldn't reply. That means he's acknowledging and respecting you. Really good sign. He asks what you're up to, implying that he possibly wants to hang out. Opening the door, essentially asking what you're doing so he can get an idea of if you're available to chill or not, and he wants to know more about you. Leading to the next one, he asks you questions to get to know you better. He's genuinely curious about you. This is a very good sign because he's interested in you and learning more about you. Curiosity. Next, texting to say something has reminded you of him. Okay, this is a huge sign. If he texts you to say, hey, I saw this flower, it reminded me of you, or this song reminded me of you, ka-ching, yes, he likes you. That is a huge sign. Huge, ginormous. Oh my goodness. That is the sign you should be jumping up and down. I'm going to actually tell you some of the yay, jump up and down signs right now, by the way, so that you can really be sure. So these signs that I'm going to list here are going to be like, whoa, that is amazing. He really, really likes me. So something reminding him of you, sending you random song lyrics. I mean, hello. Like, why else would he be sending you song lyrics? Especially if they're like a romantic song or some special song that you and him listen to. Oh my goodness. Or a YouTube link to a song that's kind of cute. Yay. Huge sign. He texts you about personal issues in his life. I mean, this is a huge one because personal issues means he trusts you enough to share that stuff. Men do not like sharing. So trusting you that much means he is obviously interested. Sends you texts that are not about sex, but personal, deep stuff. So I don't just mean like dark personal issues. I mean like discussing his goals in life, his passions, his childhood, his memories. Ka-ching! He likes you. He has texted, I miss you. That is a huge smack in the face sign. If he has texted that he misses you, I mean, hello, of course he likes you. Next sign, he asks for something back that you may have lent him or left at his place. AKA, he wants an excuse to talk to you again and talk to you more and make plans. And is like too insecure to just say that he wants to hang out because he doesn't want to be rejected. Lots of exclamation marks and ha 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 exclamation type stuff. AKA showing enthusiasm and being engaged with you. So a couple more signs. He texts you a lot and consistently. Good sign because he's courting you. He asks how you are and how things in your life are. It's because he cares. And if he likes you, he cares. He asks sexual things, but not just sexual. So having sexual attraction obviously means he likes you. But on the other hand, if he's saying, yo, send me a pic and asks, what are you up to at 12 a.m., that's probably a booty call and he's not interested past that. So keep that in mind and do not send bad pictures thinking that he'll like you, because if he wants a booty call, that's all he wants. But if you want that, then hey, he likes you if he's asking for pictures, but he likes you sexually. There is a difference. So, as I mentioned in the beginning, I want to give you a few things to remember about texting, and I also am going to give you the biggest sign that you have to always know. It's the number one sign that you can use as a litmus test. So first, though, I want to tell you something. So the signs point to whether he likes you or not based on his texting habits. But what matters most is to manage the mood behind the text. What am I talking about? You're texting to him is what I'm talking about. So the way you feel internally when you text basically transmits a mood and a vibe off to him. So a good vibration will equal a good mood on your part. He feels the vibe, so make it good. Trust me on this one. This is the secret sauce of how to text. So also keep in mind that men do not text the way women do. So he could easily like you and just not be texting in exactly how you would expect him to. Trust me, this is a very common thing where women will think that a man hates them because he's not texting a certain way, but he actually really likes them and is confused about why she thinks that. Just trust me on this one. So I also want to quickly debunk some myths that I saw on some other videos that are just wrong. He sends goodnight later type of text messages trying to end the conversation before it is done. Why would a guy send a girl good night later if he is actually not interested in her? So I was watching a video and it literally said that if he sends a good night or later text and it means he's trying to end the conversation before it's done. No, it doesn't mean that at all. That's insane. If a guy says good night, that's the opposite, that he's being sweet or no. So that's actually a sign he does like you. Another thing that was mentioned on a video was he sends long texts. Guys don't talk a lot, so if he's doing so, that's a big sign. Okay, so a guy is not going to have to send a long text to show he likes you. In fact, men do not do that unless the world is crashing and he needs to explain something. There are some men that will send long texts, but this is not going to be normal and absolutely does not need to happen. And this creates a delusional, romanticized vision of what you can expect. So if you're expecting him to send like a soliloquy professing his love and admitting his deep feelings, just no, drop that mentality. Do not expect that, because you will be disappointed and really miss out because you won't know that a guy does like you because you're expecting something like that to indicate it. So do not expect that. Okay, so now I want to give you the biggest sign on how to tell. He reaches out to you when you completely cut off contact. And I mean no texting, no calling, nada, nothing. You cut off contact. And if he does not reach out at all, he's probably not into you. Or he's insecure and wants you to reach out to him. That's the thing. So to be honest, just try to cut off contact, let him kind of miss you, and see what he does. Honestly, he's probably going to text you. And you will be excited because when he texts you, it's like, yes, you've won. But honestly, if he doesn't text you, you do not need to worry at all, because he is probably insecure and is actually wanting you to reach out to him. So just see what he does. And if he reaches out to you, that's good. But then if he doesn't, just reach out to him in a few days in a good mood though. That's the trick. In a good mood. Your mood will determine the outcome. Send a lighthearted, fun text. Hey, what's up? I'm thinking of you. We should do XYZ. Suggest fun plan. Then you're golden. So this is going to give you a very good roadmap for texting. And there is a link to the full article that goes into depth on how to know if a guy likes you through texting. And I want you guys to know that if you have any questions, anything, if you have a specific situation with texting, if you want to know how to send a guy a text, if you need a script written basically that you can send to a guy, or have a weird problem that you want to solve, please write it in the comments. I love this stuff. I love this stuff, and I love helping. I really do have a good track record in real life applications of giving women text messages to send. So please leave comments with your specific situations. I would love to reply. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That would be great. And subscribe on YouTube so that you make sure to have the love life you want and get all of the videos when they're uploaded. And check out VixenDaily to have the love life you want and see tons of articles and never have to be confused about men again. Okay, bye.